What's going on, everybody? This is Bucko's Locker coming to you again. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos. Make sure you hit the notification bell icon to notify you on videos that's posted on this channel in the near future. Let's get right to it, folks. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. COVID-19 in the NFL, of course, mixed in with the Tampa Bay Bucks. How is it affecting our team? It's affecting every team. And as you can see, the title, limited capacity. A lot of teams across the league are coming up with their way of approaching or combating with COVID-19. Some stadiums, some owners are not going to allow fans in the stadiums, i.e. Philadelphia Eagles. And there's a couple other, organizations that came out saying no fans. I think New York Jets and Giants came out with it too. The Ravens came out with a limited capacity percentage, 15%, I believe. There's some other teams that's going to follow suit, and the Bucks, of course, my team. The Tampa Bay Bucks. They are doing a limited capacity. Go figure. And I had a video about this a couple weeks ago that the Bucks will probably do a limited capacity. There's a number of reasons why the Bucks can't do no fans, right? The biggest reason why is because they got to make some money off the Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski signing, right? They've already seen the rewards of signing those two guys. Two of the top 10 jersey sales in the NFL on the Bucks team. Brady and Gronkowski. Come on. The Bucks fan base came out and bought tons of Brady apparel, jerseys, t-shirts, Tom Brady, Tom Terrific, Tampa Brady, Gronk. All these, they came out in the herds and bought apparel for those two guys in the Bucks fan base. And they got to make some money. Because what good is it on the business side to sign Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski and you don't make no money off of them? So having limited capacity doesn't surprise me with, at Raymond James Stadium. They got to make a little bit of money. What's so crazy is they're not going to max out what they should have earned with Brady and Gronkowski signing because of the COVID-19. Now, how does limited capacity affect the Tampa Bay Bucks and the fan base? Well, the Florida Heat, being that I was born and raised in Florida, grew up all up to 20 years old, pretty much. That heat is no joke. I used to work at the stadium. In August, September, October, that sun is beaming on your head. And now they want you to wear a mask out there. For those of you that's going to go out there in the limited capacity, good luck. May the force be with you. Because wearing a mask out there in 98-degree weather is no joke. Just going outside here in New Orleans is no joke. Imagine sitting in a football game for 3 hours. And the sun just beaming on you. They got no shade, no dome, no nothing. Sunshine. All in your face. I hope y'all hydrate out there. I planned on going to a few Tampa games this season, but I'm not going to none. I planned on at least going to 3 home games and 3 away games at the max. 4 to 6 games this season. But I'm not going to no games. And that limited capacity thing, I'm not going to even play with that. And I don't even know if they're going to do a rotation with the season ticket fan base. Because I know a lot of people bought season tickets. Season tickets sold out in a matter of an hour or so, 2 hours. So now all those fans that got season tickets, what they're going to rotate them on a game-by-game basis is 8 home games. So what you're going to rotate them is you're going to say, okay, Group A can go to these 2 games. Group B can go to these 2 games, come on. You sold all those suites. You know what I'm saying? All those grade A seats. The first 8 rows not even being used. That's going to be advertising. That's going to be awkward. And we got a lot of fans in the Bucks, a lot of fans in that's out there in Tampa or across the country that want to go to these games. Got to sign a waiver. You got to put a mask on. You got to sit out there in 98-degree weather with a heat index of 105 just to sit there and watch a game with nobody. It changes the whole dynamic. Like, home field advantage don't really count. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we had it anyway, because I've been to a few games, and going to Buzz games, it's just kind of like dreadful. But now it's going to look like basically a high school game. In a big old stadium with 68,000 fans, or that can seat about 68 to 70,000 people, and you're going to have, 15,000 people up in there, all spread out throughout the stadium, all wearing masks, all getting burnt up by the sun. You just got to go through it, and then you got to go to the game, then you got to probably it's just a lot of stuff you got to go through just to get into the limited capacity seating to watch a game for 3 hours every Sunday. To all you fans that's going to go to those games at a limited capacity, I mean, I hope you be safe and don't come home, and whatever the case may be, make sure you wear your mask and all that. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure your immune system is good, because life is a risk. I know we got conspiracy theories about the COVID-19, but people are dying out here, so be safe out there, man. I'm going to watch my games from home, in my trusty old home in New Orleans. I'm going to do live streams on that too, because I know a lot of you bought a lot of stuff. Hats, fingers, t-shirts, like I said, jerseys, ready to go out there and, Tom Bud Brady, not 80 to 85% of y'all will be doing that from home for this season. I know it kind of sucks, because it's like you bought all that stuff and it's like, man, I want to show it off. You can show it off at home, because a lot of y'all won't go to the games. You won't be able to make it. You might make 1 or 2 games if you really, really, really want to go, but it's going to probably be a waiting list for those limited capacity tickets. And how much they going to cost? Are they going to be arm and leg? I don't know. A lot of questions behind this limited capacity. Are they going to have everybody going in one entrance zone? Or what zone are they going to zone it out? What are they going to do with this? 15,000 people in the 68,000 seat stadium, that is dry. And players feed off of the crowd, and it's going, man, can you imagine the cheers with 15,000 people, 15% of the people in the stadium? It's going to feel awkward. It's going to look awkward on TV already. It's already going to look awkward in TV. I can only imagine how awkward it will look in person, sitting out there, and you got 15,000 people, or 15% of the people out of 68,000 max in the stadium. Whew. I don't know, folks. I'll pass on that. This is a weird season, and it probably won't be. We won't be normal until 2021. So let's be honest, folks. And all it takes is more than 5% of the players get COVID-19, and they're gonna probably shut the season down, and that will suck. That will suck for our fan base. We sign Tom Brady, we get Rob Gronkowski, and this pop off. We got the worst luck in the NFL, folks. Limited capacity. Get used to it until December 2020. Until this vaccine get here. It's going to be interesting, folks. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to have fun with the season the best way I can from home. So with that being said, this is Bucko's Locker. Just wanted to drop the limited capacity video on you guys. Stay safe out there. Make sure you mask up and keep your immune system going. Make sure your family's safe. This is Bucko's Locker. So all my bandits, pirates, and everybody across the Bucks community, stay safe. Shouts out to everybody. Fire those cannons. Seize the day. Raise the flag. No risk it. No biscuit. Oh, it's a risk. At limited capacity. Buckles lock out. Peace.